In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up Jetpack. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to install Jetpack. If you don't have this installed, go to Plugins, Add New, and typically Jetpack will show up right here, and there it is right now. If you don't find it, just type in Jetpack, and it'll show up there. And go ahead and install it and activate it. Then come over here to Jetpack and click Connect Jetpack. What it's going to do now is it's going to try to connect to Wordpress.com. Wordpress.com is different than WordPress.org, which runs your website. If you get to this screen and you aren't logged in, it's going to ask you to log in. And if you aren't logged in, you're going to have to create an account. So go ahead and create an account. Make sure you go through the steps. Get a free account. You do not need to sign up with a domain name or anything like that. Don't put your domain name in. Simply sign up for a free account. It kind of looks like this. You're going to click Create Website. You're going to choose what it's about. Skip that for now. Choose the free option and just type in whatever you want. See it's available. Hit select. Choose free plan. Go ahead and create a password and click Create My Account. And that's it. So when you get to this step, you're going to either sign in. If you're not already signed in, I usually go to WordPress.com and sign in prior to clicking that, and then click Approve. Now, after you're active, there's a couple of settings we want to do. The first thing we're going to do is click on See Other 28 Jetpack Features. Then I usually click on Active first, and we look at all the different things that it allows you. Now, Jetpack is a huge plugin. It takes up a lot of space, and it will definitely slow down your site if you're using things you don't need. So we want to go through these, and I'm going to tell you which ones I use. This one I don't really use. So, well, actually, yes, we do. We use that one. So if you're not using the extra sidebar widgets, which there's a Twitter widget, a Facebook like, Gravatar, gallery, social media icons, you can use these ones. If you're not using them, then you want to take those off. Notifications, I don't ever use this one, so I am going to uncheck that one. Definitely want the carousel. Custom CSS allows you to add custom CSS. I turn this one off because in the theme I'm using, we already have that custom CSS. Oops. OmniSearch I don't use, so I'm going to remove that. Posts by email, this allows you to send email posts to your posts. You can email a post and it'll automatically publish it. I don't use this either. Publicize I leave on, sharing I leave on. Site stats I leave on if you want to check your site stats here, but if you have Google Analytics installed, we use that instead. Spelling and grammar puts the spelling and grammar, helps with your spelling and automatically does that, so we'll leave that. Subscription will leave, tiled galleries will leave, and widget visibility, you can turn your widgets on and off with certain pages, so we'll leave that on. So I'm going to go ahead and uncheck these ones. So I just deactivated those ones. Just choose bulk actions after you check the box and hit deactivate. Now I'm going to go to the inactive ones, and I'm going to add these on. So comments. This enables people to log in to create a comment using their Facebook and Twitter, and social media is huge, so we want to add that in. Contact form is a great way for you to add a contact form quickly on any page, so we'll use that. Custom content types. This depends on you and your, if you want to add these things, there's a couple of different sections that can automatically be added over here into the sidebar. So for instance, testimonials and projects, and they're separate from posts and pages. So if you want to use those, you can. For testimonials, for me, I use Easy Testimonials Pro, so I don't need this, and we don't have projects, so we don't need that. Enhanced distribution. This shares it with other places, so we definitely want that on. Gravatar hover cards. This is for people, this is for your authors, rather. So when people, if you have a Gravatar profile, it's connected to your site. So we'll go ahead and leave that on. Infinite scroll I don't use. Manage I don't use. You can go through these individually, and if you want to use some of them. Photon I always use. Protect is a good one. Helps protect your site, and you always want to do that. Related posts we want to turn in. Short code embeds. So this is kind of neat because if you use YouTube, Flickr, and other media, there's some really cute, cool little short codes, and here's some of them that you use. So if you use any of these services, this is a nice thing to add. Single sign-on is nice because they can log in with their Wordpress.com credentials. So if it's an easy way for people to sign on, we want to do that. Site stats, again, we're not going to use this because we use Google Analytics, but if you want some site stats, you can do that. Site verification, these allow you to verify you own your site with Google, Bing, and Pinterest, so we will use that. Sitemaps, I use all-in-one SEO for my sitemaps, so we don't need sitemaps. We don't need video press. This is, you have to have a subscription for that, so that's a premium thing. WP.me short links. This is kind of nice because it allows you to short link if you want to post it in Twitter. So if you're using Twitter a lot, you want to use that. And so I'm going to come back up here and activate these and apply. Oh, we had an error. We shouldn't have this error, but we'll check it. So there you go. That's how you're going to install Jetpack. Now you have some really cool things that you can add to your site with this awesome plugin that goes along with your WordPress install. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our video. There's some notes that are down in the comments down there. And if you have any questions, you can always shoot us an email at support@yoursiteneedsme.com or give us a call at 517-917-0582. And don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, pero, yeah.